Hangouts on air is live. There we go. Yeah, we still don't have any Q&A on here, so I think the Q&A is going to be run through the YouTube channel itself.
I'm telling you, man, I don't see anything right here.
Just give it 1 minute. Thinks it's live.
Live now.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there I am. Cool. Why am I the only screen?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of delay there, but it's in there.
Yeah. I see Crover.
There's just a little bit of a delay, right?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Crover. I have cats. Yes. We are here today to talk about Pardus. Turd cats. And here it is. Look at that. Everybody, look at my gun. Look at my gun. So, what do we got? Over under. 5 chokes. Pretty little case for the chokes. Starting with full, improved, modified, improved cylinder and cylinder chokes. The bead, I think it's the same one that Hunting got on his. It's that red piece of plastic. I don't think it's fiber optic either.
Yeah, it looks about the same.
Yeah. The rib is nice. There is a couple of bumps that are almost visible, but other than that, it's good. The bluing throughout the whole barrel is good too. Just gonna do a slow pan of it to give people boners. And yes, just like Alkali said, this thing does have a very nice finish. Well, a nice finish on the wood.
Yeah, it looks nice. Nice and glossy.
Very glossy. It's got a very high sheen to it. But it is not perfect, and you can see why this thing is $400 in the fitting. All the metal to wood joints, you can really see lots of bumps and raises, and loads of little imperfections everywhere. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a chip right there on the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the receiver came scratched. I don't know if you can see the scratch on it. Can you?
It's a bit too shiny.
Yeah. It's shiny, which is nice. The trigger looks to be machine injected metal because I think I see a seam on it. I don't know if I can catch it. It's gonna be tough to try and show that, but yeah. Lots of glare, somebody said. Oh, dog fur enforcer, nice little penis there.
Nice, artistic.
Artistic, yes. The sling swivel is not on straight on the butt, but who cares? I'm probably not going to use that. The swivel on the barrel is fine. What else can I tell you about this guy? Oh yeah, just like Alki said, the safety on these things is just really wibbly wobbly. As for safe, you move it back, and you can select. What he didn't mention is that you can select barrels.
Oh, that's why it's wibbly wobbly, because you can pull it down and then to the sides to select which barrel fires first, right?
Yeah, but it's like it. I don't know if it should be this wibbly wobbly. It's like literally, like there is no detent or nothing to keep it on one side or the other. You push it to one side, and then you push it up, and it's there, and it's still kind of wobbly.
Mm.
You can push it down and to the other side and push it up, and it's still kind of wobbly. But that's nice. I've never had one of these. The action It opens, so that's good. It closes, so that's good. The recoil pad, like you said on yours, it's not the softest, but it is softer than new manufacturer Remington hockey puck recoil pads. Those things suck ass. Takedown, usual over-under takedown for the lower end ones. We got the little thingy there. And interestingly enough, the wood has to be snapped over the lower barrel. So the wood is a little tighter than it should be.
Hmm.
You can't just slip it right over. It almost has to be forced just a little wee bit. And this is the biggest gripe that I got with this gun. Out of the box, rust.
Oh, on the barrel there, just under where the forend would have been.
Right there.
Yeah.
It might have been rust. It might have been some stain. I used the brush and oil yesterday to try and buff it out a little, and it came out a little, so I don't know if it really is rust. Plastic cap thing at the end of the wood handguard. No, not really. What else? No, this is all wood. The handguard is all wood, as far as I can tell. Back here, where it meets the receiver, it's metal. Yep, definitely metal. Yeah, no, it seems to be very decent. It's roughly finished, I gotta tell you. It came out of the box real dusty. What else can I tell you about this? The lockup seems to be fine. I don't know anything about over-unders that are that fancy, and the lockup seems to work. Does your usual thing to get these things put together.
How smooth is it to open and close?
It needs to be worked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it definitely needs to be worked in. But it works. And the triggers are not utter shit. I mean, it's a little bit on the heavy end. But the second one is a little crisper. Opening it, you have to give it a bit of elbow. Get it to open, since internal hammers and whatnot. Switching over from shooting the upper barrel to the lower barrel, it's about the same trigger pull on both. Yeah, not utter shit. Where the hell is my heat measure? This sumbitch is got 28-inch barrels. So that's nice. And it points really well. I'm not a sporting shotgun guy yet. I want to, that's why I bought this thing. But putting it right up to my shoulder, I have a nice straight line of sight to the bead. My face is not in a wrong position. I don't have to raise my cheek or anything. It goes right to the right spot. And the ribs are, well put together. Like I said, you can almost see some bumps on it, but that just might be spots that are not oiled or less oiled than the others. The stamping on this does look kind of crappy. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's not engraved. Might be electric pencil. I don't know what kind of machinery was used to make this.
It's kind of bumpy and round.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know how you make that, but that's how they made this. And it does take 3-inch shells. So if you want to do that, you can. I don't know why you would, except if you're hunting. Actually, this would be a good hunting shotgun, right? Hunting gear guy?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to use that thing for grouse or something that you'd flush, it would be good to get your close in shot with a wider spread, and then your farther shot with a tighter spread.
Yep. Yeah. And hopefully that will be one of the uses for this $400, $800 shotgun. For 400, it seems to be worth its money, you know. And I know Mango Yogenfrus is pretty pissed. He only got to pick up a black one. He wanted a silver shiny one. So ha ha ha, fuck you. Yeah, should be fun to use this thing. What else can I tell you about it? I guess the fit on the wood is all right. Right at the receiver, like I said before, it's gappy and bumpy and everything. You can see a great big gap right on this side. This other side goes. There's also a little, a small chip on the finish, right up here. Same thing on the comb of the buttstock. Yeah. How am I a shotgun racist, dog food enforcer? I don't believe you. Oh, yeah.
So I just checked Wholesale Sports here, and it looks like the only thing they have left in the over-under is a 28-inch, 20-gauge black.
28-inch, 20 black, huh?
20 gauge. Yeah, only 20 gauge.
Only 20 gauges are left, boys, and the 2 girls that are in the subreddit. Yeah.
But they've still got some of the, let's see here, SS's. Now, someone showed what they got on the SS in Reddit, and it was a pistol grip.
Oh yeah, that thing. I saw that. That was weird looking.
So on wholesalesports.com, it shows it as just a regular shotgun with a regular stock. But then when he got it was a pistol grip. No stock, just pistol grip.
I wonder if it is a pistol grip gun or if they just didn't put the rest of the gun in the box.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the description doesn't really say anything. Like the SL that I ended up getting, SL, on the image that they show there, it's got an extension tube on it, and I mean, it doesn't have an extension tube.
Yeah, you know what? If you want to see a really, really poorly designed website, you go look at the Pardus website about this entire line of shotguns. I mean, they don't have any product numbers, so you can't even tell which gun you have right now, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm. They've got some. They got some of that kind of stuff. It's just it doesn't match up with Wholesale Sports, and they don't have the right images for any of this kind of stuff.
Nope.
And the descriptions are probably like Turkish translated to English, translated to Turkish again.
Yeah. Oh, the chokes. Should really show those things off.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see those.
From Wholesale Sports, the people that I talked to, the customer representative, it is proprietary. They are proprietary chokes. I am willing to bet they are not really, because chokes are chokes are chokes, and why would you make something new when you can just get something else made?
He's full of shit. Those are those look like Beretta mobile chokes. He's full of shit. Let me pull mine out here. I'm just gonna, let's see here, stop presenting, and then let's see if I can pull out a couple of mine here as well. Does that look like about the same thing?
That looks a lot like this.
Did it come in a case like? I gotta close the stupid thing first. Why is it not?
That looks exactly like that.
Come in a case like that.
Look at mine.
Same thing. You got more chokes.
Yep.
Got some of those in there.
Yep. You didn't see it? Actually, no, I didn't show the choke case. Yeah. Check it out. That's that, and I guess that one was the first one.
Yeah, exactly the same thing. Even the choke case is the same. Now mine didn't come with 3 in the case, but yours did.
Mine did. Haha, fuck you.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, I've had a couple of other Turkish shotguns, and my my Stoger 3500. That's a Turkish shotgun as well. It's from it's Stoger, but it's made in Turkey, and it takes the same chokes. So I've got chokes on chokes in here right now.
Chokes on chokes on chokes on chokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for an interesting aside, I'm gonna be using some seasoning salt and some Montreal steak spice to season my pork chop, and then I'm gonna broil that bitch.
Yeah,
hunting right now, doing cooking recipes.
Yeah, I mean your shotgun, like a lot of that stuff was similar. But I've got I didn't show this on the live stream yesterday, but I got 2.
Attaboy.
They're $260. Like, what the heck? Why not, right? So
Why not?
I got 2 of these suckers. So if one of them explodes on me, I'll use the other one.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think you're getting more comments on your choice of spice than we're getting on the shotgun here.
Hey, man. You know, space spice is the shit. So you really think those are Beretta chokes?
Beretta mobile chokes. So the Beretta's got like HP Optima. Those things are a bastard to find. They're like $90. But these Beretta mobile chokes they like everyone uses them. All the Turkish shotguns that are coming in use that style choke.
Yeah, look at that meat. Yeah. Yeah, look at that meat. And I also have another gun to show off. You have anything else to show off, Bunty?
No, go ahead.
Oh, let me wash my hands because I don't want to touch my gun with pork. But yeah, another thing that came in this week, courtesy of an old guy from Canadian Gun Nuts, was a little find that he got in the attic of a barn. According to him, he went up there and he found 2 boxes, and in those boxes were 2 shotguns, and it looked to be like they had been shot, used a little, and then left there for a very long time. Then I paid him $200, and he sent me this guy. Which is a Remington 812 single barrel break action. Now, from what I read up on it, Remington was like, yo, we gotta get in on this break action game. Where can we get some GATs? And so they went to Brazil and they got GATs from Brazil. A Brazilian company was making these guns. CIL, I think was the name of it.
Yep.
And instead of going, oh yeah, we're just gonna buy your guns, they're like, yo, just put Remington on them and then we'll call them ours. And that's what they did. For all intents and purposes, it's a CIL shotgun, except right there says Remington. And you see the scroll work that's usually found in lots of Remington shotguns. It's a nice little full choked 2 3/4 inch barrel shotgun with a barrel that's long as hell too. Yeah. This guy's got a 30-inch barrel, so it's got 2 inches on the Pardus for the length of it. And check this shit out. You know how usually they got the little tab under the handguard to pull it off? No tab. So you get this thing out. You just pull it. It uses this little spring and this post, and it matches up in here. And you snap it closed.
Huh, so it's just kind of using spring pressure to hold it in there.
Exactly. It's in remarkably good shape. It's got a couple of bumps and bruises, but I have no idea how old this stupid thing is, so that's not really that surprising. No recoil pad to speak of. Good old hunk of plastic, like real men used to shoot. And the Remington R. The trigger guard is all plastic too, and the oh yeah, it's got an external hammer. So that's like super cool. The action button to open up the action is all plastic on the handguard here. Handguard is all plastic too. I don't think that might be an ejector. It's got a little springiness, and I hear a click, so it might send the shell flying. Not sure. Care to comment on this, expert?
Do you have any dummies? Any dummy shells?
Nope. But I'm willing to bet it's gonna spit it out. And nice stiff trigger and nice click. But the only thing I'm worried about is that the firing pin likes to stick out after you fire it. Because it's really, I think it's gunked up the action inside of the actual thing here. And when I close the action, the ejector hits the pin on the way back and pushes the firing pin back inside. So I don't know if that's kosher. But it's really neat. And it was $200. And I got it as an excuse, or I got it and I excused it as a gun that my girlfriend can shoot, but she can't lift this up. So that idea went out the window. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get like a 28 inch or 26 inch, 20 or 28 gauge, because the 12 gauges are just too heavy for her.
Well, there's the Pardus 20 gauge. Over under.
Yeah, there is, but isn't that another $400?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Do they have any any semi-auto 20 gauges? Because these things are surprisingly light, and there's not really anything on the fore end because it's got the recoil spring and everything right in the back stock here.
I don't know, actually. Check the product page. Little tip for you boys and girls. 3 minutes each side, twice, will get you perfect pork chops.
Yeah, it looks like they have a Pardus SL 20 gauge, 26 inch barrel. The image they're showing has iron sights on it, which I think are wrong. I don't think they'd have those on there.
Sound kosher?
No.
Nope. I'm not gonna get her a used model. I don't know. Seems kind of silly.
Yeah. Well, I got this thing, I guess, yesterday. Here. This company called Ultralight Hunting in the States sent me this. Let's see.
They sent this. Look at you getting swag.
Swag. It's pretty sweet swag, too.
Ooh. Fancy box.
Yeah, yeah, pretty fancy box. And let's get a little bit closer so that the
What the
exposure's
shit
right.
is that? Is that like a uber duber super fancy bipod? Is that carbon fiber?
Yeah, yeah, carbon fiber legs on it. And here, I'll show you guys how it works.
Boy, you
So,
fiddle around with that. Oh yeah. Ah, 70 baby. Ah, 14-inch barrel. So short. Oh yeah. Look at that flush. Look at that flush. Ah,
it's perfect.
just a little bit offset. It makes it better, you know. Makes it better.
What's your capacity on that thing? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So dainty.
I don't know about the color though.
Oh, don't worry. As soon as Kafarov cleans up his fucking garage, I'm gonna go in there and molest the shit out of this.
Nice.
Oh, the mod on the Mac too. Yeah, I'll do that. Check it out. Oh wait, that's covered up. But show off your thing. I gotta take this apart without it slamming myself in the face with it.
All right.
I can
Yes.
put my-
Yeah. So there's the bipod, and it's magnetic. So the whole idea with this thing is that it's really lightweight. This is for like hunting sheep and that kind of stuff, right? So you're gonna go hiking. You don't want to have like a Harris bipod hanging off the front of your rifle because you're gonna be hiking up a mountain. You don't want it like digging into your shoulder or something like that. So you put like one of these doohickeys. Let's see there. Yeah, you can see it's kind of like empty in there, and there's a screw. This takes the place of your sling stud, right? That goes on the front of your rifle. This guy you put in a pocket or a bottle holder or something like that. If you need to make a long shot, you pull it out and you pop it onto the front of your rifle, and that's it. It just sticks on there with magnets, and it's really lightweight, so you can kind of pop it on there. Extend.
magnet?
What's that?
Is that a neodymium magnet or a rare earth metal?
Yeah, because like that's all that's holding this thing on is just this thing sticking to this screw here, right? So it does a pretty good job of holding it on. I wouldn't trust it to like hang on to it forever, but this isn't supposed to stay on your rifle because that's as much folding it does. It doesn't go fold forward or anything like that. It just kind of goes to the side. And the whole idea is you pop it in a pocket or something like that.
Well, that's handy. I can see that being a good idea and all.
I think like the demo that they're shooting for here is like you're going to go do a sheep hunt. It's really costly. It's going to take a lot of money, and you're not afraid. Like you'd be spending a lot on pretty much everything, and this would be one of them because this is a pricey bipod. It's $360 Canadian.
You know what? $350.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey.
If you have a gift card, $350.
I think your shotgun's a little bit more useful than this bipod, but I mean it's all part of like, you know, if you're gonna go out sheep hunting and do all that kind of crazy stuff, yeah, maybe like this is 5 ounces, and there's another bipod out there that's really light as well, and it's like $600, right? So when you get into the ultra light range, anything like less than 5 ounces, it's all really expensive stuff.
All them space age materials and shit.
Yeah, it's expensive, but slick looking, very slick.
Carbon fiber's got a real good look to it too.
Yeah, it looks good, and I'm gonna, I don't know, go shoot at the range or something.
So that swagger that you get, that's all freebies, or are they expecting you to ship it back?
Some of the stuff I ship back, some of the stuff I keep. Like the smaller stuff, I'll just tell them straight out, like I don't want to ship this back to you. If it's like a $50 thing and I gotta spend $30 to ship it back to them, I'll just say I'm just gonna keep it. But I don't take any money or any of that kind of stuff. I just like to do this because it's fun.
Oh yeah, no shit, man. You got your little gig going on. Everybody knows. It's like, well, what about this gun? It's like, well, does Hunting got a review for it or what? Ow! Yeah. Fuck you, shotgun. Ow. So, yes, New Express and new manufactured Remington 870 receivers have dimples on the inside of the magazine tube to keep the spring cap in place using detents. How do you get around that? Well, there's a couple of ways. You can go to brownnails.com, buy yourself the tool that lets you take out the little dimples on the magazine tube. There is another method, which is to take an appropriately sized socket wrench, cram it down the fucking magazine tube, and hit it with a hammer. And that does work, but if you hit it wrong and you have the socket offset by a little bit, then you fuck up your mag tube. Or you can do what the guy did that I got this receiver from and just take a drill bit to it and drill that bitch out.
There we go.
Yeah. You could just literally grab a drill bit, drill out the dimples, and you don't have to worry about your mag tube not being able to take magazine extensions. This is, by the way, interestingly enough, a 2013 receiver by Remington, no Express. So I don't know what this is because I didn't know Remington made receivers that weren't Express or that were police. And this does not look like a police receiver. So I don't know what model this came from. And the guy that I talked to thought that this was an older receiver from pre-Express days. And Remington was like, nope, we made that bitch in 2013. Jab stove. But yeah, now I'm trying. That's the wrong way. Fucking Mac plug goes on the wrong side. There you go. And yeah, this is a S&J +1 Remington 870 or 1100. Or actually, I'm not sure if this fits the 1187. Do you know?
I know that the 870 stuff doesn't fit the 1100, but I'm not quite sure about the their other semi-auto.
No. What stuff doesn't fit what?
870 extension tube doesn't fit an 1100.
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe I cross-threaded when I tried putting them on.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, somebody said that apparently Remington just stopped putting Express on their receivers. I guess they knew everybody could just catch shit guns by not buying Express guns. Shut up. Stove, I know it's done. Arrgh. God damn you, Stove. Okay.
Well, here's another thing I got. This is just off eBay, though. Check that out. 45-degree offset.
Oh, is that one of those UTG things?
Oh, yeah, it's total shit. But I'm going to, I don't know. I might try running it on my AR and throwing like a spark or something like that on the side.
Hell yeah, offset operations.
I don't really need it. I got a 1-4 on the AR, but I thought it'd be fun anyways.
Big zip ties, throw levers.
Yeah, no throw levers. I'm way too lazy.
Come on, man. You're gonna operate. You gotta have some throw levers on that bitch. Ugh.
Well, maybe instead of putting a red dot on here, I'll put a laser or something, or a big flashlight, big mag light.
No. Picatinny rule, man. Any unused rail space must be filled. Come on, get it. We can gun it.
Okay, more lasers, more flashlights.
You need a backup for your backup for your backup. So that means 3 minimum of each kind of thing, which means 3 optics, 3 flashlights, 3 bipods, 3 4 dildos.
I thought that was the bayonet.
No, you need 3 bayonets, duh.
Yeah, no, but you could use a dildo bayonet.
Ooh, good idea. Oh yeah, no, Dog Enforcer is right. You need a beer holder. The thing is, now I'm just paranoid that this stupid thing is gonna start rusting any moment. So Kafarov, if you would kindly clean up your fucking garage, I need to paint this thing.
You could oil it now, but you're just gonna have to take it off anyways as soon as you go to paint it.
Oh yeah, I know. Actually, I have the sandpaper right here.
Nice.
You want me to give everybody an impromptu Duracoat guide?
Yeah, what's your process for it?
Okay, you take your shit gun, you douse it in non-chlorinated degreaser. There's some really nice stuff from Canadian Tire that it comes in little milk carton shaped boxes. It's blue. I can't remember the name of it. It's like CL something or other. And shut up, stove. And you make sure you clean your gat from head to bottom and every other part that you intend to paint. Then you take your like a green Brillo pad. Over here. Yeah. Like this, guys. And you scrub the shit out of it after you flush all the parts. And that gets you a clean surface to then scratch the shit out of with 600 grit sandpaper. What you're doing there is creating a rough texture for the paint to adhere to. However, if you have a parkerized finish on your firearm, you do not need that that scrubbing, or I mean that scratching. You just need to scrub it and clean it of any kind of grease. When you're done scrubbing it, and you're done scratching everything, and I literally mean all the metal that you're going to be washing, or you're going to be painting. That's when you, again, use more cleaner to get rid of all the crap. And then you use whatever device you want to hang up all the parts. And if you do not own a compressor and a, spray gun, Home Depot sells these little aerosol cans called pre-valve aerosol cans. And all it is, it's the propellant in a can on top, and there's a glass jar that you put whatever you want to spray into. You screw it on, and it works just like a spray can. And that's the stuff that the Duracoat homemade kits come with. And they work great. If you're not too trigger happy, you can usually just use about 1 can per job. They say you apply in even coats. Don't worry about putting too much. Do you use an automotive type HVLP gun for the Duracoat? Any idea about what tip size? No fucking clue about that.
Whatever it came with.
Yeah. It literally is like a little aerosol can. That's it. So whatever size diameter that might be.
Oh, so you're saying you don't use the compressor? You use the pre-charge cans usually?
Dude, I live in an apartment. Where am I going to clean a compressor underneath the table? A buddy of mine had a compressor, and we're like, oh, we could probably go and buy like one of those airbrushing things, right? You go to Home Depot, those things are $100. Screw that.
They got some cheap ones at Princess Auto, but I've tried using them, and I haven't had that much luck with them either.
Well, the thing is, if you have the compressor already, you can almost justify the investment of the spray gun, right?
Yeah.
That's hot. Remember, boys and girls, you gotta let your meat rest after you cook it. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna heat up some rice. I'm gonna slice up some cucumber, and that's gonna be so good. And yeah, about Duracoat, right? So you're spraying, and you make nice thin coats. Don't worry about getting all the surface covered up with Duracoat. No. When you're doing your passes, you will see spots where you haven't painted. Screw that. Just relax. You don't want to do a thick coat and then you want to get drips, because I have gotten drips in all of my projects. That's right, the Duracoat expert has screwed up in every single one of them. And there's great big drips down all my guns. Which I still don't any because I sold every single one of them that I painted. It's on subsequent coats that you end up actually covering up the entirety of the surface. Yeah, dog food. I actually quit drinking about 4 years ago. The anniversary of it was about 2 days ago. No drinking for Crover. I use all the booze money on bullets. Oh yeah. Well, let's see. Should we invite anybody else to come talk? What do you think? Anybody else out there got another Pardus gun that we haven't showcased?
Yeah, we just need to get them on the Hangout.
Yeah. Shoot us a PM. Either on Reddit or on IRC, because I'm on IRC right now and people are yelling at me. Yeah, there he is. Oh shit, we got 69 views and we have 6 likes and 2 dislikes. Look at that. Fancy that.
Look at that. Yeah.
This is Grandma Crover's homemade rice recipe. Got garlic, green onion, butter. And it's slow cooked. Yes, slow cooked for an hour for extra fluffiness. Now where the hell's my pal? Hey Hunting, you know what happened with me and the pal, right? That was utter bullshit. No?
Sorry, what'd you say there?
You know what happened with me and my pal?
No, didn't hear anything about it.
So this was last year. Remember when I got scammed?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So what they told me at the RCMP was, I kid you not, we can just leave it like that. You don't have to do anything. If you want a new PAL number, though, you got to pay us.
Well, like $80 to get a new card entirely? Yeah.
The new card can only come after I do an entirely new application. I pay again, and I provide references again. Now that's not.
Oh, it sucks. You'd have to go through the whole process again. So you just did you keep your old one?
Well, yeah, no, of course. I mean, I can't just get rid of it. What I ended up doing is I put it in under review. And what that means is that the RCMP will look at every transaction involving my PAL number, because that's what the guy got when I got scammed. I gave him my PAL number and my name, and you know, when you got that, you can kind of use it.
So how does it add a delay when you buy a new rifle or pistol?
You can't use it to transfer restricteds when it's under review. Yep.
But you can still use it to buy non-restricteds.
See, it would make sense, but this guy called after I was buying one of my guns from him, and he was told that my license was invalid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Oh, it stays under review for as long as you leave it under review. However the hell you say your name, Kawa. Oh yeah, come to Papa. I'm surrounded by shotguns and I'm about to eat meat. I am a happy boy. Oh, back. There we go. Anybody? Has anybody sent us messages?
I haven't seen anything yet. I'm gonna have to jump on to recording my podcast in a few minutes here.
All right. Well, if we're done, then we can just finish up. Anybody got any questions? Start asking. Oh, that's Thero. Hi, Pterodactyl. Yeah, you guys got any other questions? Or you guys don't want to see any of the other guns? Oh, you guys want to see the 590 with the orange furniture? That thing looks sick.
I'll take a yes then. Yeah. Let's see that shotgun.
Oh, how obnoxious is that? Oh, yeah. In all its bright as hell orange beauty. Although I got one suggestion for MacPull. This black texturing, awesome. I love it. Why the hell isn't it on the forend? It is bare plastic. Show the pork chops. Give me a goddamn minute. I gotta finish my rice.
Yeah, it looks like that shotgun should be on like a ship right next to the axe that you use to bust down someone's door when there's a fire.
In case of pirates.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
Grab the orange shotgun.
Yeah, check that out. Look at that, boys. Look at that meat. Look at that meat. Mm-mm-mm. Is this what you thought this stream was gonna be like? Hunting? Or expectations already?
Well, you know, it's way more entertaining than watching me screw around with trying to get the carrier dog leg there into the spring cup on the Pardus. I messed around with that probably for like 10 minutes yesterday, and I also messed around with removing the bolt handle. So the bolt handles on these things are extremely tight in there. I thought it was like a position thing, like maybe the carrier needs to be this or that way. No, it's just super duper tight in there. It's got this crazy detail.
That bitch until it gives, eh?
What's that?
It's got to pull in that bitch until it goes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I got to get them out and shoot them and that kind of thing too, right? Because what's a review worth with just like disassembling it and taking a look at it, right?
Yeah, no. Nobody expects you to be cranking out a review on that right now.
Yeah. Well, I'll get out to the range this Sunday and cook some clays. I already got some clays sitting right next to me here, so I'll be good to go. You
gonna go to a range, or are you just gonna go toss some clays with a clay car?
No, I got a range about 45 minutes from here, so I just go there instead of going. Like, there's not a lot of crown land around Edmonton here, so not really a lot of places to go, anyways.
I saw that thread on Reddit. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Victoria Fish and Game Protective Association range is half an hour outside of Victoria. 25 minutes if you're going quick on the highway. And my God, I wish there were more ranges like that everywhere. It's 130 or 140 bucks for the yearly membership, but if you buy it in the month before the new year, it's 120. You can only buy yearly memberships, which is a little unfortunate. So if you buy your membership, let's say halfway through the year, it's still going to be 120 bucks, and you will have to buy a new one once the new year comes in. It has 3 ranges. It has a shotgun sporting range that can do skeet, trap, and sporting plays. 5 bays. They can be run independently from each other at the sporting shotgun range. The main rifle pistol range has, I want to say, 24 tables. And it goes up to 250 meters or yards, one of the two. And there are 3 or 5 multi-purpose bays, 50 meters long. So they're good for shooting like sporting events.
How many people will typically be there on like a weekend?
A weekend, it's starting to get a little less rainy and a little more sunny here in Victoria. So I'm sure that you'll see more and more people. It's pretty full, and I haven't been there yet and not gotten a table at the 24 table range. So it's busy. Like there's always people there. Like I've never been there and not seen anybody else. Check out this artistic shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those cucumbers. Yeah.
All right, why don't you enjoy your supper there?
I am about to. Everybody,
All right.
thank you for joining us. Hunting, thanks for the invite.
Thank you for coming on and showing us your shotgun and other shotguns.
Yeah. And if we want to make this a weekly thing, folks, comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah, let us know. Okay, have a good supper there.
Bye, everyone.